Plug Power. Making me that good money. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's get into this review. Good morning, everyone. This is Financial Literacy 101. Today we be talking about Plug Power, baby. Plug Power. We have to stay on some of these hot stocks right now because they are essentially increasing and decreasing each and every day. So if you're a day trader, this is good for you. If you are a long-term investor, this is also good for you. If you're a short-term investor, then it's good for you as well. But nonetheless, let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Sometimes we be having those technical difficulties, but we're going to work them out. Nonetheless, here's Plug Power of last week. Today is Monday, ladies and gentlemen. Last week, you see that it decreased around 1% when we're looking over here in the dollar value, but when you minus this amount, around about 2.1%. Then we go to the past week. Plug Power has been up 10%. The past month, Plug Power has been up 10.5%. Past 3 months, it's been down 6.4%. All of these are great indicators for me in order to buy. Here's my positioning and here's my assets growing with Plug Power. So far, I'm up to 27%. Believe me, ladies and gentlemen, the money is in the percent. The money is into percent. I know you guys are looking at this almost $1,000 I made with Plug Power. My total market value is $4,300. My average cost of each share was $25, and currently Plug Power is at $32 a share. So yes, I'm doing very, very well. For you guys who've been sleeping in a cave and under a mountaintop, I don't know where you've been, but Power is a energy company, okay? I'm just going to read a little bit more about it. I haven't read it that much lately, but nonetheless, for you guys who are in this and newly trying to invest in up-and-coming powerful stocks that it'll be $100 pretty soon here, then Plug Power, one of the stocks that you should get into. Okay, it says here, Plug Power provides alternative energy technology will focus on the design, development, commercialization, and manufacture of hydrogen and fuel cell systems used primarily for the material handling and stationary power markets. A fuel cell system solution is designed to replace lead-acid batteries in electric material handling vehicles and industrial trucks for some distribution and manufacturing businesses. Okay, the company was founded by that guy right there, and this is out of New York back in 1997. Here are the tickers, here are the tags, that there's certain areas and categorization that Plug Power falls into. Is Robinhood's 100 most popular stocks, industrials, materials, and New York. Here's some of the things that you guys should be looking at. It says here that unusual option activity, and then I want to go down here. This is where the money is. I've been telling you guys you should buy a really good group of stocks and then also buy calls and puts. Okay, calls and puts with our option traders. So here we go. This says option traders buy calls and sells puts. This is a strategy they've been using for a very long time. So if they're looking at the indicators and the analysis and all the things that they look at in order to predict or to guess where a stock is going to go, what they do, they already have all these options. Okay, they have put options because Plug Power has been on the down slope. They've been on the dips. And so when they started to dip, they started making money. So they started selling their put options, and then they know the regular trajectory, the regular routine, the regular rhythm of Plug Power. As soon as they dip, they go right back up again. So people are buying what? They're buying call options. For you option traders out there, this is a great indicator. And you guys who just want to be long holders like myself, you should be buying Plug Power. Because when Plug Power hits $100, I'm going to come on and say, I told you so. And some of you are going to be knocking yourselves in the head about this particular stock. Because we know about the stock because I covered the stock many times before, okay? And you can go into some of these news reports and find out more about Plug Power. Now, the analysts on Robinhood are saying 65% buy, hold at 30%, sell at 5%. I do agree with that as well, okay? Let's move right along. Here we are on Yahoo Finance, and they're saying for the short term, mid-term, and long term, Plug Power is a buy. But they do have some contradicting information. They're looking at the performance outlook. But if I scroll down here and I see that, oh, you're saying that this is overvalued, okay? Overvalued, but you're saying that the stock is still going to go up. So I'm looking at all the analytical information, all the details, all their earnings reports and revenue, and we see right here that their earnings are down, 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 okay? A lot of this has to do with what the pandemic that we're currently going through. So it's imperative that we understand how these stocks are operating, how these stocks are going back and forth because of the pandemic. Truthfully, when things of this one in a lifetime occurs, you're going to see a lot of volatility in the market, okay? Now, I'm surprised that the stock market didn't crash already, but this is information that we need to essentially understand that may occur in the future. So with that being said, you shouldn't be an emotional investor, okay? You understand people like, okay, what's going on with this stock? What's going on with that stock? You guys should be understanding what's going on in the stock market and understand that the pandemic has a pivotal role in why these stocks are up and down next week. And you should just buy and hold, buy and hold, buy and hold, okay? Especially if you're a long-term investor. Now, some of you who are trying to get into day trading, some of you who are in short-term investing, I'm going to show you why I believe that long-term investment when it comes to this particular stock is much, much better than some other stocks that you guys may be investing in. Nonetheless, let's get into it. All right, for the past year, Plug Power has been up how much? I'm right here, ladies and gentlemen, 298%, let's round it up, 300% in the past year. Now, the analysts on Market Watch as well are saying that this is overbought as well, okay, that this is overbought as well. Let's go over to Zacks. Zacks is saying you shall hold what you have. You shall hold what you have, okay? Me personally, I'm telling me, Ross, buy, okay? Now, let's get into this. The way we should break this down is these guys are saying you should hold, it's overbought, it's overvalued. This is the indicator, as you saw last week on Friday, that this stock was down a certain percentage, okay? That the stock was down a certain percentage. But we're not looking at the forecasted amount, which is very important, okay? So let's take a quick glance at this very quickly. Boom, there it is, $32 per share. Now, let me show you and can try to convince you to a point where you come with a more educated decision. I don't want to say convince. I'm not trying to convince you to buy it or sell it. I'm just trying to give you the information so you can do what's best for your portfolio and roughly your bank account. So let's get into this particular one, okay? All right. So institutional owners at 979, 922 of them are long-only investors. Can we look at that? Out of 979 institutional owners of this particular stock, Plug Power, 922 are long-only. They're like, nope, I'm buying these shares and I'm holding it for the long term. Only 24 are short and 33 are split, okay? But most of these guys are doing what? They're holding, and that's what I'm telling you what to do. Shares outstanding, we're looking at 502 million, and out of that, 361 100 million stocks are being held by the institutional shares. And then as we come down here, let's look at this. Who are the institutional owners who are holding majority of these stocks? Let's look at this. Again, we have the most famous BlackRock. If you're not familiar with them, you should look them up. A very, very large investment group. We have Vanguard. I know most of you are familiar with Vanguard. And then we have different entities of Vanguard. Vanguard Total Market, where this stock absolutely is already part of these ETF and also these index funds. You see Vanguard all over the place. They have Vanguard. And then most noticeable too is Russell 2000 ETF. Ladies and gentlemen, these are all great indicators that Plug Power are going to soon blow up. And I think I should have done this before, but I'm going to pop it up right now. What we're going to look at is the predicted forecast of Plug Power. Okay, we're going to look at the predicted forecast of Plug Power because I think it's very important that we know where the stock is going. So you know at $32, you're getting at a discount. You're getting at a sale. This stock, in my opinion, is on clearance right now at $32, and you should get on it. Okay, you should get in on it. So let me blow this up very, very quickly so you guys can look at this. All right, this is from CNN Business. They saying the low is $27. The median, meaning the median price that they predict that this will go to is $42. Ladies and gentlemen, we're $10 above that. We're $10 above that, and we're $5 above the low. So we're about to go into the median price. So even if it hits the median, Even if it hits the medium, guess what? You're still going to make $10 a share. You're still going to make $10 a share, so that's a great investment. That's what you should be looking for, making money on top of money on top of money. That is compounding your money. So for every investment, you could potentially make $10 a share. And then as we're looking at the high estimate of Plug Power, we're looking at $78. So again, you're going to make almost what, $54, $55 per share. When you're looking at the stock, if you buy it at $32 right now, this is a steal. This is a steal because a lot of you are waiting to buy. Now let me go back to my portfolio because I believe I have a little bit of money in my buying power with Robinhood, and I'm going to invest in Plug Power. Okay, I'm going to invest in Plug Power. Now, granted, notably speaking here, I do have a lot of other investment that I could put this $28 in, but Plug Power is down right now, and what I love about Robinhood and other investment platforms like WeBull and M1 Finance, just to name a couple, you have these different options where you can say, I want to buy in dollars or I want to buy in shares. So me, I don't have enough to buy in shares because I have $28 in buying power, and this is $32 per share. So I'm just going to take my whole entire $28 and I'm going to, here we go, review it, and we're going to buy some. Okay. All right, here we go. Robinhood with the signing in and blah, blah, blah. Excuse me for this, ladies and gentlemen. All right, here we go. And when the market becomes hot, then we understand that this is going to execute, okay? So that is my positioning. Right now, I'm at 27% with Plug Power. I'm doing very, very well. I've been giving this information because I want you guys to earn the money with the little money you have. You can multiply that money, okay? You take, you do DCA, you do dollar cost average, you do monthly investments. You take $100 a month, $105 a month. Most likely what I like to use and tell you people, $5 a day is $150 a month that you should be invested. I know you have it. I don't care where you work. Whether it be a blue collar job, a white collar job, or you're an executive. You always have the money to invest, and this is how you multiply your bag. This is how you multiply your bank account, and this is how you want to be where you want to be when you old, decrepit, sick, and you have the money to take care of yourself. So this is Financial Literacy 101. Learn money and be inspired. And let me tell you, if you're not going to be investing in Plug Power or none of these stocks I'm trying to give you this information on, then I don't even know why you're looking at this damn video. I'm out.